to know enough. Too old to play the part, too cool for showing up. Too dumb to say what's smart, so I'm a substitute waiting for the game to start. But I ain't trying to get played like change your heart. And may I park and find me another ride. I'm letting Florence tell you how I feel inside.
So, the year is approximately 2005, maybe 2004, 2005. And I had a bunch of people staying over at what was known as the pool house, which is kind of like just a little tiny house that my dad built behind our house that had a pool behind it. And ironically, a pool table in it. It was kind of like just like a big living room space. And I would have a bunch of people spend the night like on Friday nights, like after a basketball game or something like that. Well, this day specifically, we had, the next day we had what was called Bay Harvest Festival, which they still have. And it's basically just like a big parade every fall, like the first weekend of October. And this year, I had a bunch of people stay over, and we got up the next day, and one of my buddies, his name was Tyler. Shout out to Tyler. He was on the phone, and remember, this is like a parade type scene, so there's like people lined up on the streets, and he is standing there. This is before smartphones, so he's on his flip phone talking to somebody, and we just kind of like roll out of bed, and like we're in our t-shirt and shorts, basketball shorts, and we're just kind of all standing along the side watching the parade. And he's standing there. He might not remember this, but I do. He had his t-shirt like this, and he's on the phone, and he's talking like this. And I come up behind him and pull his pants down. I pants him. Well, I didn't know that he wasn't wearing any underwear. So we're out there on the street, and he has his pants down with nothing protecting, nothing covering himself. So I just remember his t-shirt in his mouth, which couldn't have been more like perfect to think that you would be standing there like this. It's on the phone, just fully exposed. And I remember him telling me that, and he might not remember this, that this old lady winked at him, which is like, that's like the perfect ending to what could be. I guess it would have been funny had he like just owned it, and just like went out there and just got on a float or something, just with his pants down. But anyways, that's a funny story that I'll always remember, pantsing him and him just casually pulling him back up and then telling me later that this old lady winked at him, which I hope that's true. I think it probably was true, So, yeah, there's that. There's a story for you.